Hi, my name is Mark Miller, and I have been Executive Director of Plenty for a little over 20 years and was a volunteer for a little under 2 years right before that, so I've been with them for about 22 years. And it's been a very good time. It's interesting finding myself being 60 and at retirement age, but I look forward to spending more time enjoying Belize, enjoying Toledo and all the good that we have here and the good people, the environment, and the community that we have. So while it's mixed emotions, because after you do something for a while, you kind of want to keep doing it, but at the same time it's nice to be able to sit and say, you know what, I don't have to go do that today. I can just enjoy the place I live. I'm real happy for that to happen. Sure. Plenty Belize grew out of Plenty International out of Tennessee, and in 1997, 25 years ago, October 23rd, was registered as Plenty Belize, a separate organization, separate board, and that was done by Michelle Spencer Yates. Most people in Toledo know Gomier with his healthy foods. It was his wife who started, he and his wife started Plenty here in Belize. She ran it for a couple years till her untimely death. And a couple years later I came and volunteered and then took over as management for the last 20 years. Plenty's goal is more people-oriented than most NGOs. A lot of our NGOs are very much environmental, which we completely believe in, but Plenty is more about people first, environment as part of what people live in. And so Plenty's mission has been working for the sustainable development of the people and environment of Toledo using a community-based approach. So we try and look community by community. And we've done a variety of projects in the years that I've been here. The school gardens, which we call the Gate, was a large project from when I started in 2002 until about 2016. We helped schools with school gardens and school feeding programs. Great teachers helping in the school with school feeding programs, making things happen, and we were happy to be able to, support them. And that's a lot of what Plenty's always been about, is supporting local people, trying to make local things happen. All of us working together make things go. If you rely on someone from outside, it never really goes well. And the community standing up for itself, saying what it wants, putting out the effort to make it work, that's where Plenty can give a small hand and make a big difference. And that's been what I've been happy being able to be a part of for the last 2 decades, and I'm hopeful that it continues, because Plenty is bigger than one person. Like I said, it's 25 years old. I was there for 20 of 25, and I'm sure others, hopefully right from here in Toledo, will keep it going for the next 20 or 25, and maybe longer. So from the earliest days, the very first days of Plenty, Michelle involved Plenty in women's issues, and women's issues continue to be important to us. We were very active members in Women's Issues Network, and I was very happy to even do that, though sometimes it feels a bit strange as a man to be very active in women's issues. I was very proud to be able to help add my voice and the voice of Plenty to Women's Issues Network Belize, even as vice chair of the organization. As we found an opportunity to bring women into solar power, we were excited to do so. And in recent years, we've worked well with 3 very amazing women. One originally from Santa Teresa, who now lives in PG Town, and 2 from Santa Elena, who are leading the way in Southern Belize on solar. So Florentina Choco, Miriam Chok, and Christina Chok have become great partners and a big part of the work we've done recently. So we've helped both their villages of Santa Teresa and Santa Elena, but also more recently, Graham Creek and Machakaha. We've done training with the Ministry of Rural Transformation and Community Development for 15 of their officers. And we're looking forward to doing more both individually and organizationally to help other villages. Right now, there's a possibility that we might be working with Punta Negra, for example, another remote community. We enjoy working with the most remote places with solar because eventually the places closer to the BL grid should get assistance. But the further away you are, the harder it is. And there's a theory of development that says if you help the most needy first, everyone ship rises. So let's try and make every ship rise, and solar's become important. Solar is actually one of the things I hope to continue with outside of Plenty as time moves on. It's one of my expertise. You know, I have a master's degree in engineering and solar background, and it's something I want to see happen. And as I move on into retirement years, I want others to be able to continue it. And so sharing my knowledge on that seems like a good thing to continue outside of a day-to-day job.